Yo.
First, I gotta shout out my Bolts. We got a game tonight. So we're in the East Conference Finals, so go Bolts tonight. But today we want to talk about partnership. We wanted to switch it up a little bit. So a little bit about Brandon and I is that we have actually known each other since 2009. We actually made it official 2010. He made me wait till 2016 to propose, and 2017 we actually got married. So what does partnership mean? Partnership doesn't have to mean a spouse. As we're learning every day, it can be a family member, it can be a cousin, a coworker. It doesn't have to be a spouse. It can be someone else, but someone that you're actually working with. But today we're just going to talk about us. So one, I will definitely say that I am definitely the woman I am today because I have a great husband. He has always been supportive of me. He has always motivated me and challenged me, and even though sometimes I don't want to hear it, he keeps telling me about it. So I appreciate him, because if you don't have a good support system and someone that supports you and your dreams and your goals, then it's going to be hard for you to accomplish them because you don't have that support system. Even though you're passionate about what you do or what you want to do, if you don't have a supportive spouse or a partnership, it's not going to work. I've always known that I've always wanted to have a family and I wanted to have a husband, but to be able to have a best friend and a partner in crime means everything to me, because literally he's my best friend, and he can even tell you, I will tell him things that I will tell my best friends. Like, that's how honest and brutal I am with him, and he's like, you don't have to tell me those things. No, I don't, but I'm comfortable with telling him. Now, he kind of, I'm not saying he keeps his boy talk with his boy talk, but, we definitely, we definitely have an open communication. We have a great dialogue, but really he's my best friend. And so I say this to say that regardless of what's going on in life, find that person that you can really just depend on and you can just vent to and just be able to support you through whatever you're going through. Because when you're down, they're going to be able to lift you up and vice versa. And so I just wanted to come today and just appreciate my husband for being there for me, being my friend, being the best father, being the best husband, being the best brother, being the best uncle, just being the best man that he can be. And I appreciate that, because our daughter needs to see what a true role model looks like in a man. And so I'm glad that she has a great role model. So what you got, babe?
Definitely appreciate those words. I'm humbled. Even though she tells me, anytime I hear it, I'm humbled by it. But when I think of partnership, one of the last words that I always sticks in my mind when my grandfather was at my grandmother's funeral. And the only thing I hear him say is, my best friend, my best friend. And that meant the world to me, and to this day it sticks with me. Another thing is that my mother used to always tell me, she'll say, son, don't let the devil sit at your table. And if you sit at your table, he's going to spike your drink, and he's going to do something to your food. So I've always took it to heart when it comes to me and Keisha, because like I tell her, we have a personal bubble. Like they teach you, when I was in elementary school, like, you got your personal bubble. Don't let anybody inside your personal bubble. So I tell Keisha that. Don't let nothing, nobody says, nothing that anybody does get inside our personal bubble, because we are one. We're a unit. So we have to move as a unit. We have to move in unity and be on the same path. We have to understand what each other is saying, though the words may not be intact, though sometimes the tonality is not there always. We have to know each other's feelings. We have to know exactly what we're trying to get across to each other. And there's a lot of times that we have to revisit that thing, because as a partnership, you have to be on the same path. You have to know the goals. You have to be able to cross each other's T's and dot each other's I's, just to ensure that I'm holding you accountable and she's holding me accountable. Partnership is so major. Two minds are better than one, always. So I have to lean on her, and she has to lean on me. Partnership is just everything, whether, like she said, was working with someone, a best friend, whatever the case may be. But I want to hit on partners, whether you're fiance, boyfriend, girlfriend, married. From this day forward, know that you guys are partners. You're in it together, not to let anything get in between you guys, all right? Have that conversation, have that open dialogue, knowing what it is that we're going to accomplish today, what it is that we're going to accomplish going forward, what it is that we need to work on from our past, so that way we are changing our family tree to make sure that we are breaking the cycles that we've had in our personal families growing up, to where we can do better for ourselves and for our family going forward. So work with each other, communicate. Communication is key. Nobody knows what you're feeling unless you say it. Nobody knows what's on your mind unless you say it. And if it takes time for you to get those words together, then that's cool. But do not tell those words to somebody else and you don't tell it to your partner, thinking that your partner's going to change it, thinking that your partner's going to do different, thinking that your relationship or whatever the case may be is going to be different, it's going to get better if you do not say what it is. So get it off your chest. Say it with your chest, but say it with love, say it with the right tonality. I love my wife. This is my queen. This is my everything. So most definitely, I appreciate her. I appreciate everyone who instills love to us and teaches us how to be partners, how to be a couple. So hopefully our words, impact somebody, help somebody. And that's all I got. You know how I'm going to end with it.
I do have one thing to add whenever he was talking is just having a partnership, whoever you decide to be partners with, don't try to come in and try to change them, because how you met them is who they are. So if you're trying to stretch yourself and stretch each other, just try to make those small adjustments, but don't try to change the person that you met, because if you change the person that you met, you're not going to fall in love or, be passionate about that person that you actually are a partnership with. So I'm not here to change him. I know who he is. I knew who he was when I got with him, and I'm not here to change him, but I am going to try to make some adjustments to make him a better man, and I want him to do the same with me. So don't try to change them, but just make those small adjustments. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and go Bolts!
Let's go!